we are good to go here in Monza. Down the inside into the first corner, into the chicane where it gets really, really tight. Always gets tight here, but these cars are big, so even more reason for it to be tight. Ahead of us we've got a Jaguar and a Porsche. Probably further in the distance we've got some Nissans, and we have some Saubers, or Sauber Mercedes around us. Porsches plenty. We've got one alongside us. Into Lesmo 1. Massive understeer I feel with this. And Lesmo 2. Applying the power but getting the rear end a bit crossways. Oh, ooh, okay, right. That was lucky. Porsche decides he wants to break down the straight. So we've cleared the Porsche, got the Jaguar up next. Got the run on him. That was quite easy. Parabolica next. Whoa, quite wide. Yeah, thought that Jag might have a look. As he pushes me off. Bit of a nasty bit of driving there. So, start to work on this lot ahead of us. A number of Porsches. 4 Porsches to be precise. So, bit of a challenge. Now, with Project Cars 2, there's 2 Porsches, 2 962s. I'm going to guess this one on the left here, pushing us out a bit, is the other model. That is 20 mile an hour slower than my one. So, there's a massive difference in speed on the straights with that. So, that's what I've noticed. Speed wise, yeah, all over it, but around corners and stuff it's just yeah, just far better. I am running a bog standard setup that comes in the game. I'm not doing anything too drastic with the setup though. I have to say that it's given me a lot of understeer, which I'm struggling to cope with, along with this turbo boost, or this lag in the turbo boost. Yeah, it proves for a really interesting drive. Back to the Parabolica again. The sun starting to set here in Italy. So we're going to go through almost 24 hours. We're certainly going to be running into the night here. Another lap complete. Running a bit wide onto those curbs. Whereas I thought we'd gain quite nicely on this lot ahead of us, we're actually not. So it's a bit embarrassing. I did think, oh, got the rear end starting to kick out there. I thought I'd be in the middle of this lot by now. Got the Italian sun coming through the trees, looking really nice. That sort of Mediterranean look. Just sort of out on my own now, haven't really got anyone behind. Felt the understeer there into Parabolica, which isn't where you'd normally want to feel it, and certainly I don't want on this car, but you know, when you're running a bog standard setup, then that's, you know, you've got to dial these things out when you're trying to your own sort of setup. Again, just applying the throttle there, and the turbo lag just sort of kicks in quite late, causes the rear end to step out a bit. Got the lights on, so we're getting into the dusk sort of time now. I would say, looking ahead, we're not gaining any ground on this lot, not at all. Initially we were, but we are not gaining anything. They seem to be pulling away in the sort of in the lesmos and under acceleration. Certainly that's true. Down the straight, it looks to me that I'm sort of gaining a bit of time. But yeah, just it's acceleration that's my weakness with this 962. You see the wheel shaking there because the force feedback is immense on in this game, and with this car it is really immense. Like, my wrists actually started to hurt after a while because you're kind of fighting the car all the time, even down the straight. It's you know, it's not easy to control at all. The steering feels heavy. It gives your wrists a good workout. So we've got the Shell Porsche now that's running very wide. The Shell Porsche just ahead of us has had made a mistake back there at the first chicane, but already that group has just totally made off. They've gone again. Now we're starting to slowly get the rear bunch, or the rear trail, now coming up behind me. Not totally dark yet. Parabolica. More understeer. My Achilles heel. Trying to look for places where I can try and find time that I can close on this gap ahead of me, and I can't really think unless I really start pushing it, and I mean like proper on the limits kind of stuff. But even then it's not getting me the time that I need. It's not closing that gap. Very wary about that corner, namely it's just putting the throttle on, and you just got to come out of that corner before you can apply the throttle. Pretty much now in the darkness. Got a bit of a lit up dashboard here, couple of lights. Nothing like the GT3 cars that we see today. Into the Parabolica again. Now just sitting here, minding my own business, nothing happening, not getting anywhere on that lot. Hoping that they kind of start slowing themselves up shortly and sort of tangling and things like that. Not taken too badly, I don't think. How are we going to do Lesmo 1? Yeah, that's alright. Not too bad. Definitely looks like we're definitely closing on them. Small amount, but I just don't think it's going to be enough. Not in this 10 lap. I keep saying 10 minute race. Definitely we're not going to be doing it. Well, yeah, so you can visibly see that we're a lot closer. I think we needed one more lap, and we're not going to get that one more lap now. Through the parabolica. This is going to be it. The end of the race. Oh, that was poor. I'm going to admit that was poor. Thank you for watching today's video. There'll be more to come shortly from me. If you want to see more though, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button below and click on the notification little bell. But also a big thumbs up would be really appreciated. Until next time, thank you very much, and I'll catch up with you all soon.